What's up, guys? XRP charts here with a quick 5-minute update on the XRP and a little bit of BTC. Alright, so from yesterday's video, we were hoping that we were going to get some kind of a drop in the next 24 hours, and we certainly got that. So we nailed that little spike. We said we'd get up around the 41 and a half region there, and we got that, and then the bottom just fell out of it. So this count still looks alive. In my book, it's retracing as we expected, as the whole move has. So we've done pretty well to call the tops at 45 and 47. We said the retrace to 37.6, I think it was, in around that region. Then we called the top at 42, and now we're expecting that that 5-wave move down, and so we're halfway through that at the moment. Yesterday I had the invalidation line up around the 42 mark, I think. I've just moved that down. So this line here now represents the point where this wave can be invalidated if we close above sort of this region, above the wave 1 close, and also above the minor wave 1 close there. So Elliott Wave says that we can't close above that area there. I've put it just a tiny bit higher just to be certain. So what you can use that dash line, if we do close a green candle above that, then it's a pretty good indication that we can consider longs there. Doesn't mean we do have to long, but we can certainly consider them once we're there. So if you don't have a lot of time to trade, you could almost set a stop loss buy there if you're out of XRP at the moment. Set a stop loss buy above that. You could get wicked out there. That's just the nature of the game. Don't blame me if you get a wick and not a close, and you get bought in there on a little pump. But as we had the last one up here, we didn't quite reach at that time, and the same thing again here. I think the traders are going to respect these levels quite well. So if you don't have a lot of time to trade and you don't want to miss a big pump through FOMO, then you can set a stop loss buy there, and then you're only looking at maybe a 10% difference than if you're buying in today. So that's just one little thing that you can do. I wouldn't have a stop loss buy set there if you're actually active and watching the charts, just if you don't have time to do it. So yeah, as you can see, this green line here is the 13 EMA, this is the 55 EMA, and you can see we've just bolted straight below them, so they're going to act as resistance now. Look, in 3 or 4 candle closes in 12 hours, or even maybe 16 hours, we could have a bearish cross there, which would coincide with this this further retracement down there. So a lot of people are saying, why are you so bearish? It's not me being bearish. I'm actually quite bullish for this bounce when we get there. You just got to let these retracements take their time. Like, everyone's so concentrating on calling the next pump early. It doesn't help people. It creates a lot of upset people on there. Just let it retrace. Wait for the volume to come on the big pump, and we'll know where it is. Having a look on so the other thing is the golden cross. Everyone's talking about golden cross. So the golden cross on the daily chart, I'll just delete these ones so you can see, is the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So you plug in moving averages on your daily chart and set them to 250 respectively, and then we get these two. So look, I believe it's not going to happen until at least the end of the weekend if we project these out. And I mean, this line's pretty much going there. This line's actually curving back down now because of so it's actually getting further away. So even if we take the tangent there, disregarding, so this is the best case scenario in my book. We're looking at the 26th of May on UTC, which is Sunday night, I think, for most people, depending on where you are in that sort of Sunday afternoon to Monday kind of bracket. So that can change if we start to see XRP just skyrocket up. Then obviously these moving averages are going to come closer together, and it could be Saturday. But at this stage, until we pump, yeah, it's looking like the end of the week. So we've still got a few days where this thing can retrace. If we look at BTC, Bitstamp. Alright, yeah, we can see here, so we're talking about this, some kind of triangle getting formed in here. So usually they go in an ABC, so we're sort of halfway down. I am expecting a further leg down for BTC around that 7,200 mark. Look, that's another good indication. If we get down to that 7,200 mark, that will likely be an interim bottom for BTC. So that's a good indicator for a buy as well, especially if you're looking for just like a buy long-term, long-term hold, just buying the dips. Then when BTC gets to 7,200, that's probably not a bad idea. Because then once we get down to this sort of level at 34.6 and then sort of 35.3, you're splitting hairs really. I'll probably look at buying a little bit here and then trying to get lucky and get down a bit further there. But look, anything under this sort of 36 region, it's a pretty good risk to reward in my book. Depending if if it's a long-term hold and you're not, it's just a spot buy. I wouldn't be doing anything leveraged from that broader region. I really would be looking to do leverage longs somewhere closer to the mark. But again, if you don't have the time to sit here and watch the charts, then anything under 36 looks like a pretty decent buy for a long-term hold at the moment. If we go over to the XRP BTC chart real quick, big stamp. I'll just zoom in on that. Gosh, you can see we're so close. So we called the MABS retracement when we called the top up here. What was that? 16th of May, nearly, yeah, over a week ago now, and it's just totally fallen down. It could be some kind of triangle. We may get one little pump up to here, which would coincide with our wave 4, and then that final little capitulation in around to this box here. So MABS retracement has been pretty spot on for this whole correction on BTC and on the USD chart for XRP. So I have full confidence that we will get to this box. Again, when we get to this box, that MABS retracement only indicates a minimum retracement, so we could hit the box and keep going. That's just the nature of the beast. It doesn't always mean it's going to bounce there, but what I give you the MABS retracement for is for a pretty decent target for if you wanted to short there or to look for rebuys on that chart. So we've had across both the charts, it's like 25% from the top of the where we called the top, so it's not a bad drop and not a bad little profit there on XRP. Alright guys, keep an eye on it. Yeah, like I said, we're still expecting those targets down there, but we'll see how we go in the next few days. Cheers.